Yes.
But I've already informed the other side that
Where is the opposite council?
the challenge is that the decision, page number 14, annexure P1. डेटेड 30/4/2025 मंत्री परिषद द्वारा निर्णय लिया गया कि सीधी भर्ती 2023 में नियुक्त 2621 बीएड अहर्ताधारी सहायक शिक्षक जिनकी सेवाएं स्कूल विभाग द्वारा समाप्त की गई है, उनको अंतर विभागीय समिति की अनुशंसा के बिंदु क्रमांक 1 से 5 हटाए गए बीएड अहर्ताधारी इतने शिक्षकों को सहायक शिक्षक विज्ञान प्रयोगशाला के राज्य में रिक्त इतने में
तो इसमें अभी अर्जेंसी क्या है?
इसमें जो एनेक्चर P9 में है उनने प्रोसीजर चालू कर दिया।
P9 पेज नंबर
P2 मतलब पेज 19 9/6/2025 का ऑर्डर है। दिस इज ऑल्सो अंडर चैलेंज। इसमें कर दिया है स्कूल विभाग के इसमें समायोजन करने के निर्णय संबंधित कार्य काउंसलिंग के माध्यम से दिनांक 17/6/25 से आज तक प्रति दिवस स्थल सच एंड सच में किया जाना। Therefore the urgency is मतलब this petition was filed on 13/6 मतलब 9/6 का ऑर्डर हुआ है, it was filed मतलब। अब ये निर्णय क्या लिए हैं इसको देख लेंगे पेज 14 में मतलब 14 नंबर पेज में समायोजित किया जाना है। समायोजित गैर
जो बीएड वाले जो हटे हैं,
जो हट गए हैं, जिनका सर्विस टर्मिनेट कर दिया है। अब ये जो डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट का पोस्ट है रूल्स में 2019 में, इसमें जो है सर जो रूल दिया हुआ है रूल 6 उसके शेड्यूल 2 में जो दिया है सीरियल नंबर 35 जो पोस्ट फिलअप होना 100% बाय डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट, उस डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट के पोस्ट में ये कर रहे हैं उनको एडजस्ट ऐसे कैंडिडेट को।
नहीं तो आपके बारे में क्या डिसाइड किया?
नहीं अभी मैं आ रहा हूँ सर, हमारे बारे में कुछ नहीं किया। हम
जो
तो
आप तो
हम हैं एस्पिरेंट्स हैं सर।
हाँ।
जो हम तैयारी कर रहे हैं कि इतने पोस्ट वैकेंट है डायरेक्ट।
अच्छा, आप वो टीचर्स नहीं है जो हटे हैं?
जो हम हटे हैं वो नहीं,
आप फ्रेश कैंडिडेट्स हैं?
कैंडिडेट है जो
इतने साल अभी तो एडवर्टाइज नहीं है।
नहीं है ना, इसीलिए तो हम लोग फाइल किए हैं इसको।
अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं है।
नहीं अच्छा, अभी तो उनका कंसिडरेशन हो रहा है।
उनका हो रहा है सर एडवर्टाइजमेंट। हम सर
इनका ये एप्रीहेंशन है कि यदि ये कंप्लीट हो गया प्रोसीडिंग तो वो जो फ्रेश एडवर्टाइजमेंट जो निकला
है कभी पोस्ट वो कभी निकलेगा ही नहीं।
हाँ,
और हम हो जाएंगे,
चांसेस कम हो जाएंगे
और एज बार हो जाएंगे हम। अब इसको आगे देखिएगा सर, पैरा 3 में क्या बोलता है। कला वाणिज्य संकाय में 12वीं उत्तीर्ण सहायक शिक्षकों को निर्धारित अहर्ता 12वीं गणित विज्ञान पूर्ण करने हेतु 3 वर्ष की अनुमति दी जाए। साथ ही इन अभ्यर्थियों को प्रयोगशाला कार्य में संबंधित सच एंड सच के माध्यम से 2 माह का विशेष प्रशिक्षण दिया जाए। 2 थिंग्स हैज बीन रिलैक्स्ड माय लॉर्ड। एक तो जो है एक तो डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट के पोस्ट में है, बोले इनको एडजस्ट करेंगे वहां। दूसरा ये कर दिया कि जो गणित जो कला आर्ट और
नहीं, जो सहायक शिक्षक प्रयोगशाला है ये डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट
है, वो मैं बताऊंगा अभी आगे। दूसरा रिलैक्सेशन क्या दिया पैरा 3 में कि जो अगर आपका 12th अगर आपका आर्ट्स या साइंस उसमें है कॉमर्स में, देन यू विल बी गिवन 3 एडिशनल टाइम टू पास 12th एग्जामिनेशन विथ अ साइंस डिसिप्लिन, साइंस और मैथ्स कर। Two things have been relaxed by the state government by taking policy decision. अब ये रूल्स देख लेंगे my lord. And pursuant to this order my lord, this was passed my lord, ये 9/6 का जो ऑर्डर पास कर दिया एनेक्चर P2 में। पेज my lord 19 my lord 9/6/25 pursuant to order passed by the ये छत्तीसगढ़ शासन विभाग द्वारा आदेश दिनांक 30/5 द्वारा सहायक शिक्षक विज्ञान प्रयोगशाला के पद में समायोजित करने का निर्णय लिया गया है। समायोजन का कार्यवाही ओपन काउंसलिंग के माध्यम से 17/6/25 से इतने के प्रति दिवस स्थल सच एंड सच में होगा। दिस 2 ऑर्डर इज अंडर चैलेंज my lord. Now the my lord I filed the copy of rules my lord at page number 21 my lord P3 page 21 my lord. Now these rules my lord in exercise of power conferred in the provisions of article 309 of the Constitution of India, the governor hereby makes the following rule: recruitment for the school education services cadres, and namely 2019. This rule has been framed, my lord. Now, my lord, page 23, my lord. Rule 6, method of recruitment. Recruitment to the service after the commencement of this rule shall be made on the following method, namely by direct recruitment through selection, competitive examination, interview, and limited departmental examination. Rule 6, my lord. Now, my lord, if my lord may
Yes.
schedule 2, my lord, at page number 36, my lord. Under rule 6, my lord.
Page number
Page 36.
36. Schedule 2.
Schedule 2, rule 6. इसमें फिफ्थ कॉलम देखेंगे, आया है 1 2 3 4 5, जस्ट ऊपर देखेंगे बाय डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट, सी रूल 1A
6(1)(a).
हाँ फिफ्थ में. अब इसको मतलब पेज नंबर 40 40.
Yes.
असिस्टेंट टीचर साइंस लेबोरेटरी 100% थ्रू डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट. Rule 8 provide, my lord, condition for eligibility for direct recruitments at page 23 again, my lord.
Page number
23, my lord. Condition of eligibility for direct recruitment. वो जहाँ रूल 6 है उसी के नीचे आया होगा.
6(1)(a).
हाँ 6(1)(a) आ गया, उसके नीचे रूल 8 है, कंडीशन ऑफ एलिजिबिलिटी ऑफ डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट. इसमें आएंगे पेज 41 में, my lord. नाउ अगेन
Page 41.
पेज 41 सीरियल नंबर 2. सीरियल नंबर 2 असिस्टेंट टीचर साइंस, ये वो मिनिमम ये मैक्सिमम एज 35, पास्ड हायर सेकेंडरी एग्जामिनेशन विद बायोलॉजी ऑब्लिक मैथमेटिक्स सब्जेक्ट. So, my lord, the statutory rules provide that the method has been prescribed for the selection of the candidates, my lord. In a 100% direct recruitment with qualification, having passed secondary examination with biology.
So this rule has not been relaxed or not modified.
This has been not been relaxed or modified or, my lord, amended. Anything has been done. In a cabinet, my lord.
Yet they have considered them.
Them, my lord. Sympathetically, they have considered them, what they have argued last time, my lord. What I can understand, my lord. And to accommodate them, a policy decision was taken by the state government, my lord. By relaxing not only, my lord, that education qualification plus the post of the post which has been otherwise reserved, my lord, for to be filled up by the 100% direct recruitment, my lord. A policy decision has been taken, my lord, to adjust those candidates who are out of service, my lord. Their services is to terminated by the order passed by the division bench, upheld by the Supreme Court, my lord. And the last date, my lord, they have argued, my lord, also filed the intervention, saying that after cut-off date they have been, so no vested right upon them to claim. But due to this policy decision, my lord, the decision has been taken to accommodate this very procedure, and the exercise of the power is under challenge. Now, my lord, this order says, my lord, page 14, my lord. 14. छत्तीसगढ़ के राज्यपाल के नाम तथा आदेशार्थ. My lord, this the business of the conduct of rules, my lord, says that, my lord, prior to any policy decision, whatever, this order has to be issued in the name of governor. Therefore, this has been issued, my lord, under Article 166 of the Constitution of India. Now, my lord, the Rule 22 also says, my lord, provides. Well, this I am arguing, my lord, since they have raised an objection in their intervention and, my lord, the implement applications. Page 21, page 32, my lord. Rule 21, my lord, relaxation. Nothing in this rule shall be considered limit or abet the power of the government to deal with the case of any person to whom this rule may apply. Now, my lord, I ask myself a question. Suppose I have been terminated. Whether I can claim any, my lord, diligence or the power, exercise of the power of the governor, saying that under this rule, I am granting you relaxation. There is no such power passed, order or relaxation order passed, or any notification issued, my lord, with this respect, relaxing any of the provisions of this act which has been statutory rules framed under Article 309 of the Constitution of India.
Hmm. Yes.
No, my lord. Another, my lord, submission, my lord, what they have, my lord, raised, my lord, that regarding my locus, my lord.
Hmm. Yes.
My lord, I have pleaded in my petition, my lord, writ petition, that is required to be answered by the state government, my lord. Eight point nine, my lord. The right point that the petitioner are having the requisite qualification and already passed the higher secondary school in the science subject and holding degree in science background. The respondent state cannot act arbitrary manner affecting the chance of the petitioner who are eligible by filling up the vacancy of direct recruitment by way of absorption, that to rehearse the statutory rules framed under Article 309. 8.10. The state is required to secure all the citizen and adequate means of livelihood to right to work, and such appointment process must be transparent, not in violation of the constitutional right under Article 16 and 21 of the Constitution of India. 8.11, my last. The ineligible candidate depriving the petitioner who are eligible for appointment and whose chances were affected by filling up of direct recruitment by way of absorption. यहाँ एडजस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं उसको, जो एडजस्टमेंट का तो वर्ड ही नहीं है पूरे उसमें रूल्स में. मतलब पैरा 9.6, मतलब ground. The petitioners, the executive decision depriving the petitioner of their chance were affected by filling of the vacancy of assistant teacher science laboratory by way of absorption, though no person can claim government job, but the appointment process must be in accordance with the statute in a transparent and a fair manner. The state government is required to secure all its citizens, including the petitioner, adequate means of livelihood and right to work, but the state government, by taking arbitrary decision, chance of the petitioner to appointed against the vacancies were affected. Therefore, the petitioners are aggrieved party and filing the instant writ petition. And 9.9 also, I have, my lord, in specific terms, my lord, pleaded that, my lord, the state government, being the beneficiary state, is required to act fairly and not deprive the right of their own citizen by adopting the method of appointment which is not prescribed in the statutory rules, and depriving the petitioners who are waiting since long and are preparing to compete in the direct recruitment post of the assistant teacher science laboratory, and there are vacant posts available to this decision of the absorption of the petitioner who are eligible for appointment. Chance of the petitioners are affected by filling vacancies of the direct recruitment through absorption. And my lord, now, so far as, my lord,
Yes.
my lord, the judgment of, my lord, 2018. 18 volume 13 HCC.
Volume
13.
page number.
My lord, start from, my lord, page number 560. State of UP versus Anand Kumar Yadav. Now, my lord,
Para number.
it starts, my lord, the relevant would be, my lord, I am relying upon from para 13 onward, my lord, page
13.
5, para 13, page
13,
number
13.
1313, page 577.
Yes.
Here, my lord, it starts from the proceeding before the High Court. Batch of writ petitions was filed before the High Court by the person who claimed to be eligible for appointment and whose chances were affected by filling
So
up
this judgment is with respect to the locus.
locus. What they are saying, that I have no locus, the aspirant has no locus. Though we will proceed, rehearse the rules.
They are saying that even at right now you are not the aspirant. You may be the aspirant.
यही एग्जैक्टली यही केसेस जो मैं बता रहा हूँ. आप पैरा 13 देखेंगे, उसके बाद जो प्रोसीडिंग हुई वो भी मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. Batch of writ petitions was filed by the High Court before the High Court by the person who claimed to be the eligible for appointment and whose chances were affected by filling up vacancies of teacher by regularizing the Shiksha Mitra against the said vacancies, praying as elder. Now I am also in the same footing. I am also, my lord, the same footing like that, my lord, which has already been adjudicated. The person claiming eligible, I am eligible for the appointment. My chances were affected, my lord.
Yes.
By filling up the vacancies by teacher. यहाँ कैसे fill up कर रहे हैं? जो terminated teacher है, उसको direct recruitment में post में by way of adjustment.
Terminated नहीं है.
Terminated है. Termination का order पेश किए हैं सर.
Termination by way of any misconduct और वो नहीं है उनका.
नहीं.
Retreat है. Retreat.
Retreat
By
नहीं
way of
है.
order of
By way of the order of the court.
Order of the court. So their status will be the terminated. My lord,
Yes, sir.
in which post they have,
Termination is
in which
also
post
comes within the purview of retreat.
they
And
can
there is
argue
a
that.
provision.
My lord,
हाँ.
they are appointed against the vacant post by competitive examination in the post of assistant
Earlier
teacher.
they have been selected. Now by the order of the court that they are not eligible for that post, they have been wrongly selected for that post because they are the higher they are having the higher qualification more than the requirement.
जो prescribe है वो नहीं है इनके
हाँ.
पास qualification.
नहीं, prescribe
उससे higher B.Ed था.
हाँ.
Requirement was D.Ed.
B.Ed is not required for the class 1 to 5.
हाँ. तो
उसलिए.
वो ठीक है, but वो settle हो गया कि वो D.Ed के लिए.
बाकी अलग से separate सबका termination order has been passed by the state government. Let them deny कि नहीं termination का order pass नहीं किए करके.
तो बोल ही रहे ना.
हाँ, terminate किए. Services is to terminated word भी यही है दोनों judgment में. I filed that copy of judgment.
मतलब you mean to say कि their order is termination, but by whatever means.
Suppose, my lord, A has been terminated for whatever reason. Is the rule provide for adjustment against the direct recruitment post? Having no qualification, relaxing that qualification. सवाल ये इशू ये है कि जब स्टेटरी रूल्स फ्रेम है 309 में, then whether by way of executive orders or a policy decision framed by the state government, that statutory rules can be override over that or the statutory rules will prevail. The issue is that
Yes.
is not the case. बोलते तो अपने ऑर्डर में लिखते ना 30/4 को हम रीस्टेटमेंट कर रहे हैं करके. What has been argued, it has to be reflected in order. अगर मैं ऑर्डर को फिर से पढ़ दूं उसमें कुछ नहीं. So far as the locus, my lord, this judgment, my lord, आगे देखेंगे इसी जजमेंट में तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट, my lord, पैरा 18 सेक्शन पैरा 18 में, my lord, अगेन उसमें भी रिलैक्सेशन ऑफ द मिनिमम क्वालिफिकेशन में दे दी, अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ टीचर ओनली फॉर अ लिमिटेड पीरियड, सेम इशू. देन my lord, in para 9.18, one of the argument advanced that order 1 rule 8 of has not been followed as all the Shiksha Mitra has not been implemented as a party before the High Court. Two ground has been raised, my lord. Now this has been already been answered, my lord. Para 26, my lord.
Yes.
We are in the agreement with the above observation of the High Court whereby 1.75 78 lakh Shiksha Mitra has been, my lord. Unqualified teachers ought to be allowed to continue ignoring the legislative mandate under exercise jurisdiction under article of the said mandate, considering the careers of such and such over the above the legal rights cannot be the
पैरा
cost.
26 पढ़ा है ना.
Para 26. Cannot be the cost on the fundamental right of the children such and such terms of the legislative mandate. Then,
Yes.
my lord, I will, my lord, straight away the concluding paras, my lord. Upholding the judgment of the Supreme Court, my lord, whereby the, my lord, the similar situated petitioners have approached the High Court in a bunch of petitions, saying that our chance will be affected due to your illegal act, which is against the statute. 1.75 teachers have been, my lord, terminated, my lord, and in para 31 it was held that, my lord, since we have given the full hearing to all the Shiksha Mitra through their respective counsel, it is not necessary to consider the argument of the breach of any procedure under order 1 Rule 8 CPC. On the other hand, we have come to the conclusion person of the regular such and such in the even for the
इसका क्या मतलब, since we have given full hearing to all Shiksha Mitras, इसका क्या मतलब है?
all we are
Because there is an observation that the Shiksha Mitras whose services are being affected, they have been heard.
they've been,
What does it means?
order 1 Rule 8 देखना पड़ेंगे, suit for representative to
नहीं, the Honorable Supreme Court has observed in its order
ये
that all the Shiksha Mitras have been heard.
heard.
Here,
To their respective counsel, it is not necessary.
so
to
meaning
consider-
thereby they have been noticed. They have been noticed.
all affected are before lordship.
नहीं आए हैं ये अलग बात है.
अभी मेरे
All are not before the honorable.
नहीं, एक
All are not
बात,
before
एक
the
बात. When the writ petition was filed, my lord, when the decision was taken, 30/4 को लिया, 9/6 को बना दिया कमेटी. 30/4 को जब डिसीजन लिया, have they published any list saying that these are the affected parties along with that order that are required to be considered, so that the common man or the petitioner like came to know that who will be the affected out of this. ये तो जब पूरा सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा इनका, इसका नाम आ जाएगा, 9/6 के बाद कंप्लीट करके जब प्रोसीजर ये बताएंगे तब हमको मालूम चलेगा कि दिस आर दैट. अभी तो ऑनगोइंग प्रोसीडिंग है. ये केस ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने रिट पिटीशन फाइल किया हो, ये सप्रेस करते हो कि दिस आर द राइट हैज बीन एक्रूड इन देयर फेवर. राइट हैज येट टू बी एक्रूड इन देयर फेवर बाय द कमिटी कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड.
Yes.
मतलब so far as locus and that, my lord, that the being the citizen, my lord, and my lord, their beneficiary state, my lord, everyone has right, my lord, and have a chance participate or either, my lord, get selected. So they cannot say that you have no locus and they are affected. My lord, ongoing proceeding is there. Final list आया नहीं है that who will be the ultimate affected out of that. And my lord, one of the judgment, my lord, this AIR 2025, my lord, Supreme Court cases 1318.
Volume.
ये AIR 2025 Supreme Court 1318.
1318.
1318.
Para number.
Para 54, my lord.
Yes.
54.
Yes.
54, my lord. With respect to, my lord, that whether any aspirant has a right to approach the writ court,
ये भी लोकस पे ही है.
locus पे, उसका मैं लास्ट के 5-6 लाइन पढ़ दूंगा. writ court may, upon reaching to the required satisfaction, intervene in such manner and make such direction and circumstances warrant. We therefore do not find to assert that the aspirant not having an
Indefeasible or vested right
right of appointment do not also have the right to question any decision adverse to their interest affecting achievement of their goal to secure public employment, whether and to what extent any relief should be granted must depend upon the facts of each case. ऊपर पूरा ये डिस्कस किया है मतलब
हाँ, तो इसमें तो बोल दिया है ना and to what extent any relief should be granted must depend on the facts of the
फैक्ट्स
each
ऑफ द
case.
केस, हाँ मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं आपके सामने जो फैक्ट्स ऑफ द केस लेके आ रहा हूँ विथ रिगार्ड टू माय लॉर्ड वायलेशन ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट 309 में जो रूल्स फ्रेम हुआ है, हैविंग द स्टेटरी फोर्स कैनॉट बी override by any policy decision framed by the state government without any relaxation or the order of the governor. That, my lord,
Yes.
this judgment, my lord, one of the judgments, my lord, 2022, volume 12 SCC.
Page number
Page number 1, my lord.
100.
Page 1.
Page 1. Yes. Para.
Para 29, my lord. Page 27.
29. हाँ.
Para 29.
Where there is a conflict between
Where there
executive.
is a conflict between the executive
हाँ,
instruction
तो
and the
executive instruction cannot override the.
हाँ, मैं इसको इसलिए बार बार पढ़ रहा हूँ क्योंकि इसमें यही था एब्जॉर्ब, इनने क्या किया था कि प्रमोशन के पोस्ट में एब्जॉर्प्शन कर लिया था इन दैट सेइंग दैट इन एब्सेंस ऑफ एनी स्टेटरी रूल्स नो डिसीजन कैन बी मेक, इसके लिए इसीलिए रिलाय कर रहा हूँ. पैरा 29 हो गया. Appropriate legislature, the law will prevail where the rules were scattered and a situation where there a gap, the rules executive instruction can supplement what is stated in the rules. अगर रूल्स में बोला ही नहीं है, any instruction cannot supplement that. Para 33 में
Yes.
there is a fundamental faulty submission which has been urged on behalf of the appellant. Administrative instruction, it is well settled by the supplement rules which are framed under the provisions of 309 of the Constitution of manner in a manner which does not lead to any inconsistency. Executive instruction may fill up the gap of the rules, but the supplementing the exercise of the rules making power with the aid of the administrative or executive instruction is distinct from taking the aid of the administrative instruction contrary to the express provisions for the necessary intent of the rules which were framed under Article 309. The rules such and such, उसको मैं skip कर रहा हूँ सर. The absence of provisions for filling up the post of the commissioner by absorption of a person belonging to cadre of the another clearly indicate that the cadre is treated as a posting until the no occasion absorption person from the outside the cadre who hold a similar or comparable post. Now, one of the arguments, my lord, that since this order one of the judgment, my lord, AIR 2023 Supreme Court.
AIR
2023 Supreme Court 1591.
1590.
1591.
91.
91.
हाँ.
Again, my lord, with respect to Article 309, my lord.
Para number.
Para, my lord, 31 and 32, my lord.
Yes. ये भी उसी पे है ना, गवर्नमेंट रेजोल्यूशन कैनॉट ओवरराइड द स्टैट्यूटरी रूल्स.
उसी के लिए दिखा रहा हूँ.
Yes.
Now, my lord, one of the judgment, my lord, ILR 2019 छत्तीसगढ़ 65।
हाँ
Para 10 my lord, 10 onward.
यस
This I am relying my lord.
हम्म
This I am relying since in my lord annexure P1 page 14 my lord in order dated 30/4/2025 it was mentioned that
पैरा नंबर
para 10 onward.
10
नहीं वो पैरा इसलिए इसको रिलाई कर रहा हूँ दीजिए।
नहीं, ये जो ILR का बता रहे हैं
हाँ पैरा 10 पैरा 10
पैरा 10 ना। हाँ
Section 241 of the Chhattisgarh General Clause Act define the state government as under state government such and such. Is para skipping that my lord the judgment which has been quoted. Para 12 it is well settled that all executive actions of the government of India or and the government of the state are required to be taken in the name of the president of the governor of the state as case may be under article 177(1) and 161 order of the instruction made of the executive in the name of the president or the governor of the state as the case may be as required to be authenticated in such a manner as may be specified in the rules made the president or such lays down. Then 77(3) has been quoted my lord. And para 13 my lord article 166 has been quoted.
यस
In para 15 my lord 14
हम्म
in this my lord I would like to my lord only submit that इस ऑर्डर में जो लिखा है छत्तीसगढ़ के राज्यपाल के नाम से तथा आदेशित जो ऑर्डर है it is the decision of ministers of council not the decision of the governor. Now every policy which has to be made by the or any decision it has to be issued in the name of governor under article 166. So this policy decision was taken by minister cabinet in a cabinet meeting my lord headed by the chief justice. This decision was taken and issued in the name of governor to fulfill that administrative requirement under article 166. It cannot be said that this is the order passed by the governor relaxing the rules under section 20 rule 21 or any notification or order passed under article 309 of the Constitution of India under my lord this rules 2019.
yes
And therefore, my lord, interference is called for, my lord, by the honorable court because the exercise this policy decision against the statute, my lord. The number of judgment, my lord, was held that, my lord, it cannot be sustainable.
yes yes Mr.
And
Kali.
so far as Lokas I have submitted, my lord, judgment, it is not the case that the aspirant has no right. Even the one of the judgment traveled to the Supreme Court, my lord, whereby the entire selection has been on the same footing, my lord. I am also on the same footing. My lord. Instead of taking, my lord, recourse on the prayer, what I read in the writ petition, my lord, is also relevant, my lord. $10.3 my lord. To fill up the vacancies of the direct recruitment post assistant teacher strictly in accordance with the rules of 2019 in a fair and transparent. इनको करना है transparent manner में करें and so far as that my lord a quashing of that order arises. So, both order that is my lord the order the policy which has been taken my lord 30/4/2025 and my lord the constitution of the committee my lord 9/6/2025. In absence of any rule or a power, my lord, the entire selection process is my lord bad enough.
yes Mr. Kali.
Lordship. Lordship is very well aware about the background of the case.
नहीं हमको कुछ नहीं मालूम है।
हाँ Lordship.
वो दूसरे केस
वो
में उसका मतलब
नहीं 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 वो तो
हाँ बताइए।
by virtue of order of honorable court Lordship, the 226 assistant teachers were terminated. Now, Lordship, in the on the only one ground, his case liable to be dismissed as threshold stage. Now, Lordship, see whether they comes within the purview of aspirant. Now, see, they have to demonstrate first whether they comes within the Act 19, which my learned friend highlighted. Now, Lordship, kindly see, he annexed the mark sheet.
Page
He
number
annexed the mark sheet, page 122 and 129.
128.
28 and 29. 128 and 29.
8.
Lordship, 29. To demonstrate that they are the science subject holder. Now, Lordship, he rightly pointed out the Schedule 3, page 41, wherein, Lordship, age of cut-off age has been mentioned.
41.
The assistant teacher, science laboratory, 21 and 35. Now,
So
he has
minimum
to
21, maximum 35.
35. First, he has to demonstrate whether they
He
are
comes and in between that age.
that area. Now, in the reading or in the any document, they have not demonstrated that they are within the zone of consideration for the purpose of their age. इस पे चीज. In the service law, nobody can challenge any order. It is not PIL, and he has not demonstrated that he is within the that age limit. Therefore, on this count, his petition liable to be dismissed at threshold stage. Now, Lordship, he pointed out rule.
इन्हें ये जो मार्कशीट में जो बता रहे थे, इसमें क्या बता रहे थे?
इसमें एज नहीं है, साइंस के 12वीं साइंस से पास हुए, 10-11 में कभी, पर इनकी एज क्या है? 40 साल, 45 साल, 50 साल के होंगे तो अभी तो
एज के लिए बता रहे थे ये.
एज के लिए बता रहे हैं.
मैं बता रहा हूँ एज के लिए. साइंस के पर एज है ही नहीं इनकी. इनकी क्या एज है इनको पहले बताना पड़ेगा. ये PIL तो है नहीं, ये सर्विस लॉ में है, तो इनको ये बताना पड़ेगा. और ओनली ऑन दिस ग्राउंड इनका पिटिशन लायबल टू बी डिसमिस. नाउ, लॉर्डशिप, जस्ट ही रेड रूल 6,
पेज नंबर
23, रूल 6, मेथड ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट 23, 2-3.
Method of recruitment.
Lordship, the method of recruitment provided A, B, C, and D. The
6D.
G, 6D.
By absorption of persons who hold in such service
Lordship,
and serve on any equivalent salary post in any government service.
Lordship. Now, the schedule can exclude that mandatory provision.
Where is that?
The schedule says,
Page number?
page Lordship 40, relevant portion 40, page 40. असिस्टेंट टीचर 35 में है. असिस्टेंट टीचर ये 100%. 100% में
डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट है ना?
डायरेक्ट 100% डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट. तो ये डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट के प्रोविजन ही लिखे हुए हैं. मेथड ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट टू द सर्विस आफ्टर कमेंसमेंट.
नहीं, डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं है. देखिए, प्रमोशन भी दिया है.
हाँ, वही तो बता रहा हूँ मैं. ये जो दिया हुआ है, ए में दिया है डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट,
एक में डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट दिया है, बी में प्रमोशन दिया है, सी में ट्रांसफर डेपुटेशन दिया है, 4 में डेपुटेशन एब्जॉर्प्शन दिया है.
तो ये जो मैंडेटरी प्रोविजन रूल 6 में है, वो सिर्फ इंडेक्स में नहीं होने से एक्सक्लूड हो जाएंगे. by way of absorption.
If
You-
if the schedule says that 100% post fill up should be fill up by the direct recruitment,
Direct
the
recruitment,
direct
ये-
61A has specifically provided for direct recruitment.
डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि रूल 6 के जो मैंडेटरी क्लासेस है
हम्म,
वो इंडेक्स में नहीं होने से एक्सक्लूड हो जाएंगे।
क्यों नहीं होंगे?
वही तो बता रहा हूँ क्यों होंगे वो,
हाँ।
क्यों नहीं होंगे, क्योंकि एब्जॉर्प्शन का जो ये है,
हम्म,
ये वी आर फिलिंग अप 22,621 पोस्ट directly by absorption. The word P1 page 14 में भी see.
हाँ,
अब यह है क्लास 2 इसका
हम्म,
समायोजन गैर विज्ञापित पदों पर किया जाए।
हम्म,
इनका है विज्ञापन से फिलअप करने वाले पोस्ट डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट से। मेरा एब्जॉर्ब करना है एज पर रूल 6 डायरेक्टली, एज पर द रूल 6
हम्म,
डायरेक्टली थ्रू द एब्जॉर्प्शन। ये लिखा है समायोजन गैर विज्ञापित पदों पर किया जाए। और ये जो 100% जो जिस पद पर
ये
होंगे,
कहाँ पर पढ़ रहे हैं?
ये क्लास 2 पेज 14
पेज 14 में, क्लास
जी,
2 में
जी, जी।
समायोजन गैर विज्ञापित पदों पर किया
किया
जाए।
जाए। ये है गैर विज्ञापित पदों पर। इनका क्लेम हो सकता है विज्ञापित पदों पर यदि वो एज के
नहीं, अभी
क्राइटेरिया
तो
में होंगे।
विज्ञापन नहीं निकला है ना, अभी तो
विज्ञापन-
विज्ञापन नहीं निकला ना।
हाँ,
हम्म,
गैर विज्ञापित पदों के लिए है ये,
हम्म,
माने जिसमें इनको करना है P1 का,
हाँ,
वो गैर विज्ञापित पद हैं
हाँ,
और इनका क्लेम हो सकता है जो रूल के हिसाब से विज्ञापित पद के लिए है। तो ये वैसे भी चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते इसको।
हम्म,
नाउ लॉर्डशिप thereafter kindly see पेज 32, वो रूल का ही है, क्लास 20।
एक हाँ,
क्लास रूल 20 पेज 32
पेज 32
2
हाँ,
if any question arise
हाँ,
in relation to the interpretation of these rules, it shall be referred to the state government whose decision thereon shall be final.
हम्म,
Now question arises in the rule whether the schedule can exclude which has already been mentioned in the rule
हम्म,
6, and whether the just I read class 2
हम्म,
is comes within the purview of that rule. डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट हो जाएंगे,
डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट उसमें 6(2) में आएगा,
आएगा
6(1) में आएगा कि नहीं आएगा?
आएगा, जबकि स्पेसिफिक लिखा है गैर विज्ञापित पद।
यस,
Now the relaxation has been provided in the rule 21. My letter friend read out
हम्म,
21. Now lordship kindly see there is a provision to relax the rule in rule 8 itself
हम्म,
for the purpose of age,
रूल 8
lordship. ये भी डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए है, रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए पेज 23 में।
कंडीशंस ऑफ एलिजिबिलिटी फॉर डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट।
जी जी,
यस,
इसमें आप देखेंगे ये मैं जो बता रहा था रिट्रेचमेंट और टर्मिनेशन वाला, 1 में एज है
हम्म,
और एज में रिलैक्सेशन जो है
हम्म,
वो किसके लिए है। रोमन 1, 2 एंड 3
हम्म,
में रीड लर्डशिप
E3 देखिए,
E3 है, 3 भी है, 1, 2 एंड 3
हम्म,
हु इज ए रिट्रेच गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट।
वो एज अपर एज लिमिट
हाँ,
के लिए।
एज लिमिट है, मैंने रिट्रेचमेंट वाले भी ये रिट्रेच है जो निकले हुए हैं उनको रिलैक्सेशन है।
हम्म,
up to maximum
Hmm.
45 years. Here it is mentioned in the page 25 foot of the page.
हाँ.
25 के foot of the page में it is mentioned that age limit is 45 years.
Hmm. हाँ. Yes. So in all contexts, the maximum age is 45 years,
For the government servant,
even after relaxation of the age.
relaxation of the age. For the government servant,
अच्छा.
retrenched government
हाँ.
servant. Retrench means retrenchment covers
Hmm.
simple termination
Hmm.
without any relegation.
Hmm.
Now, any person can challenge the impugned orders, including decision of Board of Ministers, Council of Ministers. He has not demonstrated
Hmm.
this fact that any person can challenge in the service matter.
Hmm.
ये PIL नहीं है,
Hmm.
ये इस डिसीजन को ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिसीजन टेकन बाय द मिनिस्टर्स
Yes.
the order has been issued.
Yes.
How they can challenge this petition under service matter? Likewise, Lordship, I have pointed out the relaxation
What
of
about
age.
the fact that executive instruction cannot take override the effect of statute or the rules?
In this case, the petitioner has no power to challenge this before the honorable court in subject matter.
Yes.
Because they have not, Lordship, demonstrated their age. They comes within the
ठीक है,
age
वो
group
आपने
वाला।
बता दिया.
जी जी। His interpretation, just I have pointed out under Rule 21, interpretation of the rule. Rule 20, only state government is competent to decide this objection. Neither the petitioner nor anyone has raised this objection before the state government. And as per the Rule 6, the impugned orders has already rightly issued by the authorities.
Yes, Mr. Manoj.
Only in the schedule, it appears that it is demonstrated that 6(1) and 6(1) is applicable. Does not exclude the other provision of Rule 6.
Yes.
Therefore, Lordship, his petition liable to be dismissed only on the ground of they have not demonstrated. I have already pointed out.
Yes, Mr. Manoj.
And ये जो साइड किया है जो उन्होंने जजमेंट,
हम्म,
वो जजमेंट में सब लोग उसमें काम कर रहे थे, टीचर थे, और ये काम करने वाला नहीं है ये,
हम्म,
तो इसीलिए ये सब लागू नहीं होते थे।
yes.
1380. The petition has been filed, my lord, challenging the policy decision which was taken by this court.
Hmm.
That policy decision was taken, my lord, this court under Article 226, my lord, have a wide power, but ultimately, my lord, is aware with regard to the decision, policy decisions are concerned. The court can interfere with the policy decision. The proposition would have been, unless and until the policy decision appears to be arbitrary,
Hmm.
without there being any foundation, obviously, my lord, this court can interfere under Article 226. But there are certain parameters, my lord, while exercising the power with regard to the interference with the policy.
Policy decision.
Now, to understand the entire controversy involved in the petition, I take, my lord, very few time. The background of the case is to be understood, my lord. The background of this case is that all the interveners before, my lord, they are in number, my lord, more than 2,000.
They were earlier selected.
No, no, I take, my lord, there
Yes.
is an object which is, my lord, I would like to emphasize before the court. When they have applied for that particular post, my lord, that particular qualification for the assistant teacher, that is the B.Ed, was there. It was inserted in 2019. It was there. Certain guidelines and notifications have been issued by the NCDA. That notifications, my lord, for the subject matter and ultimately matter delivered to the Supreme Court, not only from the state of Chhattisgarh, from the other states.
Other states also.
Ultimately, Supreme Court was examining the matter with regard to, my lord, the amendment or the recruitment rules made under Article 309. Supreme Court reached to a conclusion that so far as the NCTA concerned and the guidelines issued by them, the qualification for the assistant teacher, that is B.Ed, it cannot be considered to be a requisite qualification. And it would be only D.Ed who would be eligible for appointment, and ultimately, Chhattisgarh High Court Division man, even the Supreme Court, my lord, has struck down that particular qualification of B.Ed. But by that time, these persons were appointed. They were holding the requisite qualification. They have worked on that post. I have given the chart in my intervention application when they were appointed, joined, and when they were removed. But the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, taking into consideration the right of equity, has fixed the cutoff date. And that cutoff date was 11/8/2023. That
22.
11/8/2023. My lord will find that particular. I would like to request my lord to be kindly go to page number 111 of his petition. That is the part of the order which was passed by the Honorable Supreme Court.
Yes. 11/8/23.
My lord, 11/8/2023. Even those teachers, my lord, who were appointed prior to the date, the Supreme Court says that now, once they have been appointed, the equity lies in their favor. Now, since any law which has been pronounced and authenticated by the Honorable Supreme Court, it will have the prospective effect. Those employees who were appointed prior to 11/8/2023, their services will be protected and equity was invoked in favor of those candidates. But the Supreme Court was conscious about the fact, my lord, that these candidates who are having the B.Ed, they are not having the D.Ed, even under the right of equity, their services were protected. The Supreme Court has passed another order, my lord, whereby all the state government and central governments were directed that ultimately those teachers who were appointed prior to the order passed by the Supreme Court and whose services have been protected by the Supreme Court, they are supposed to undergo a training so that the object which was sought to be achieved, my lord, by prescribing the minimum qualification as D.Ed, that will sustain. I have marked that portion, my lord. It is not a case that these persons who were appointed prior to cutoff date, they will be set free. Ultimately, they are also supposed to undergo the refresher courses, whatever it may be, my lord, which has been directed by the Honorable Supreme Court. Why I am emphasizing upon it, my lord? Because it relates to the policy decision which was taken by the state government, that is elected people. Now, the question before the state government was, my lord, that either, my lord, to throw out all these 2,150 candidates, my lord, whose entire family based upon that was the only livelihood, and they have not created any fraud. One can understand. My friend has cited, I am quite aware about the judgment of the Supreme Court in state of UP versus Anand Shankar. That judgment would not applicable in the case in hand. I'll show that the paragraphs of that judgment. The State government was of the view, my lord, that when all these 2,116 candidates approached the government, ultimately the government was of the opinion they are working in the state. They are working from last more than 1 year. Their entire family is based upon, and their livelihood was only that job. Now they cannot protect the order, they cannot protect their services because now the order of Supreme Court is there, and their appointment was after the cutoff date. But that cutoff date was coming in there. Ultimately, all the persons have been terminated. What will happen in respect of those 2,160 candidates, my lord, who are now at sea? Then this matter was placed before the state government. The state government has constituted a committee. If my lord may have my intervention application for a moment. It is not a case that one fine morning, my lord, this decision would have been taken,
Yes.
and ultimately the state government has reached to a conclusion to accommodate these employees in against the post of assistant teacher laboratory. Page number 17 of my intervention application, my lord, may have a look.
Yes.
There was so many deliberations before taking this policy decision. It was not taken in one night. राज्य शासन द्वारा माननीय उच्च न्यायालय बिलासपुर छत्तीसगढ़ द्वारा पारित आदेश के पश्चात बीएड प्रशिक्षित सहायक शिक्षकों द्वारा अभ्यागमों पर प्रशिक्षण व शासन को सुझाव दिए जाने के संबंध में नियमानुसार अंतर विभागीय समिति का गठन किया जाता है। मुख्य सचिव छत्तीसगढ़ शासन, प्रमुख सचिव छत्तीसगढ़ शासन विधि विभाग, सचिव छत्तीसगढ़ शासन उच्च शिक्षा, सचिव छत्तीसगढ़ शासन वित्त, सचिव छत्तीसगढ़ शासन सामान्य प्रशासन विभाग। And then, my lord, on the basis of this committee decision, this issue placed before the committee. The government has taken into consideration from all the angle, from financial angle, from the law angle, and ultimately reached to a conclusion that yes, the services of these employees should have been protected. But they cannot be appointed now again the post of assistant teacher. But there is a difference between assistant teacher and assistant teacher laboratory. So far as assistant teacher is concerned, the minimum qualification which is prescribed now by the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court as well as division bench judgment would be that the person who is holding the DED, that is the requisite qualification for the assistant teacher. So far as assistant teacher laboratory is concerned, it is different. They are not supposed to discharge, they are not supposed to indulge in or the teaching activities. They are only the person who will look after the laboratories of the school.
Yes.
Now, on the basis of the so many deliberations, ultimately the final decision was taken, and the state government was of the opinion that so far as those employees, because ultimately the qualification has to be, see page number, that qualification my friend has pointed out. For the post of assistant teacher laboratory, there is a qualification, which my lord will find at schedule 3, rule 8.
Schedule 3, page number?
Schedule 3,
Page number?
41.
page number 41. That is basic qualification for assistant teacher, science of laboratory is 12.
Higher secondary
Higher
examination with
with
biology.
biology and mathematics. But on instruction I am submitting, apart from near about 350 candidates, all the candidates, my lord, out of this 2,000, that figure, my lord, 2,621, they are holding this qualification. But so far as the 350 candidates are concerned who are not holding this qualification, it was taken into consideration by the state government. Now, my lord, may have a look, paragraph number 1, 2 and 3 of NHF T1, page number 14. State government was of the view that ultimately I am supposed to protect the services, the qualification would be there, but so far there are certain employees who are not holding this requisite qualification. For them, the state government said, by number 1, हटाए गए 2,621 सहायक शिक्षकों को सहायक शिक्षण विज्ञान प्रयोगशाला के राज्य में रिक्त 4,422 पर। I request my lord to note down that there are near about 4,422 posts. Because when we are talking about the locus, apart from the locus, my lord, it should have been seen whether the persons who are challenging this cabinet decision, they are the person agreed or not. One can understand, only one post would have been there, and government has taken a decision to absorb against the one post, he would not be eligible to participate. But there are more posts, because there are 4,422 total posts, out of which 2,622 posts, my lord, these persons would be accommodated against that post. समायोजन गैर विज्ञापित पदों पर किया जाए। कला वाणिज्य संकाय से 12वीं उत्तीर्ण सहायक शिक्षकों को निर्धारित अर्हता 12वीं गणित ऑब्लिक विज्ञान पूर्ण करने हेतु 3 वर्ष की अनुमति दी जाए। साथ ही उन अभ्यर्थियों को प्रयोगशाला कार्य के संबंध में SCERT के माध्यम से 2 माह का विशेष प्रशिक्षण दिया जाए। अन्य पिछड़ा वर्ग के शेष 355 अभ्यर्थियों को 77 पदों का सृजन किया जाए। समायोजन के लिए जिलों की प्राथमिकता इस प्रकार होगी: राज्य अनुसूचित, एंड देन what I am trying to emphasize upon, my lord, that ultimately the state government, even for those employees, like the Supreme Court, my lord, the Supreme Court says that though I am protecting the services of those employees, but they are supposed to undergo those training programs. Ultimately, equity was like the balance has to be strike between both of them. Supreme Court has also said that you are not holding the requisite qualification, but I will not have you let that. Ultimately, you are working on the post. You are supposed to continue, but subject to condition that you are supposed to fulfill this qualification. You are supposed to undergo the training, and you are supposed to clear that training within a stipulated period. Likewise, in the cabinet decision, my lord, they have taken a decision. You are supposed to undergo that, and failing which you would not be permitted to continue. Now, the question before my lord for consideration would have been: what is fault in this policy decision? My friend has pointed out the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in the matter of, my lord, that state of UP versus Anand Kumar Yadav.
What is the citation?
Well, the citation is, it was not, I am having the copy.
2018 volume 13.
To apply the ratio of this judgment, my lord, there are certain factual backgrounds of the case which are to be understood. But this was a case where what had happened, that the state of Uttar Pradesh, my lord, was not appointing the teachers. What they were doing, if my lord is aware, in before bifurcation of the state, there was a post Guruji. The persons were permitted to continue on that post of post to Guruji, and they used to work on that post. Here is a case, my lord, where the persons who were not holding the requisite qualification, they were, my lord, appointed as Shiksha Mitra. And thousands of posts have been filled up by the
Shiksha Mitras.
UP government, Shiksha Mitra. 1.5 lakhs persons. These persons were neither holding the requisite qualification, even they were not having the skill of teaching. Ultimately, when this matter reached the Supreme Court examined that matter. The UP government has said that ultimately these persons are discharging their duty. Supreme Court, then the Supreme Court said that no, if these persons are not holding the requisite qualification, the Act of RTI of 2009, my lord, and NCT 2010 was taken into consideration by Supreme Court. But so far as the RTI is concerned, my lord, from class primary, from class to class 1 to class 5, nursery to class 5, these persons, my lord, are entitled for the compulsory education. And under the RTI Act, there is a provision, my lord, which talks about the requisite qualification. Those persons who are holding the requisite qualification to protect the interest, my lord, of those students of class 1 to class 5, and as well as the NCT guidelines of 2010, the Supreme Court said that no, it cannot have been done because ultimately these persons are not holding the requisite qualification. Here is not a case, my lord, where the persons who are coming with the person to whom the government has taken a decision to accommodate, they were persons who are not holding the requisite qualification. They are holding the requisite qualification. The background of the decision taken by the cabinet, my lord, was there that ultimately the interest of those families of 2000, more than 2000 families has to be protected. Then the other condition, my lord, that in this particular case of state of UP, my lord, so far as the NCT guidelines are concerned, my lord, it could be applicable only for the assistant teacher. It could not be applicable for the assistant teacher Prayogshala. For assistant teacher who are indulged, my lord, in working of the teaching, who are imparting education, the guidelines of the NCT would be made applicable. So far as the assistant teacher Prayogshala is concerned, NCT guidelines are not there. There is no guideline, and these guidelines cannot be applied in a case of assistant teacher Prayogshala. Under the RT Act, my lord, from student from class 6 to class 14, there was a guideline issued by the NCT. So far as the assistant teacher laboratories are concerned, my lord, these laboratories are being used, and my lord is aware the chemistry subject that is from class 9 to class 12, and these persons are only dealing with the laboratories. Number 3, my lord, so far as the UP government is concerned, the entire post were converted into Shiksha Mitra. That was also one of the consideration in the judgment of Supreme Court, that all the posts of the assistant teachers were converted into Shiksha Mitra, and they were being paid the salary by the state government.
Yes.
And therefore, this matter of state of UP cannot be acquitted by the guidelines which were laid down with the Honorable Supreme Court would not have been applied in this case. Ultimately, I am also a child of the state. They are all the 2,000 persons are on street, my lord. And if the government take policy decision, what harm would have been caused to the other side, my lord? Because in light of the judgment of the Supreme Court that is 2010, my lord is aware that there cannot be any PIL in service matter. PIL service matter would not be applicable. Now, my lord, may look the relief which he is seeking in his petition. What relief he is seeking? Ultimately, to come within the definition of the person aggrieved, there are certain parameters, my lord, he has to cross. Number one, my lord, Honorable Court may kindly please to issue an appropriate writ order direction to quell the order dated 30/4/2025 passed by the respondent number 2, which is based on the decision of the cabinet, and also declare the decision of the cabinet is against the statutory rules of 2019. That Honorable Court may kindly please to issue an appropriate writ order direction quashing the entire proceeding of absorption initiated on the basis of the impugned order such and such, and declaring the constitution commit and declare the constitution of committee for scrutinization by order dated so and so as illegal. May kindly please to issue an appropriate direction commanding the official respondent to fill up the vacancies of direct recruitment in the post of assistant teacher science laboratory strictly in accordance with the rules of 2019 in a fair and transparent manner. But so far as point 10.3 concerned, what would be his grievance? He is also an unemployed youth. He wants the service. He cannot, the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in state of UP cannot be equated with which I have pointed out, because in this case there are more than 2,000 posts are still available in state government, and whether the post should be filled up or not should be filled up, it is the prerogative of the state, but I am not on that. But ultimately, there are posts which are lying vacant. State government can consider those posts against those persons. Therefore, it could not be said that the right of the petitioner will be jeopardized or his right to consideration would be come to an end if this person would have been absorbed against these posts. The posts are still there. What will happen in respect of those persons who were working with the government for more than 1 year? They were not at fault. They were not at fault at all. One can understand, like Shiksha Mitra, they were aware about the fact that their entry is contrary to the statutory rules. But so far, those persons who were not at fault, who were holding the qualification, but unfortunately, the qualification which they were holding subsequently had been held to be illegal, and therefore they have been removed. But these cases should have been considered from the different prospects, taking into consideration the livelihood of those persons also. For the policy decision, my lord, in my intervention application, my lord, may have a look. The paragraph number 4 of my application, I have given the chart of those persons, my lord, who made this application, and I have given the date of their joining also, that who were working, and very importantly, the decision of the Supreme Court which I cited in my application itself, my lord. The paragraph number 6, my lord, may have a look.
Yes.
That if the order such and such will be set aside, the applicant as well as all those other assistant teachers who are likely to be accommodated would be affected by the same. Without impeding those assistant teachers for whom the decision has been taken, the instant petition would not be maintainable and is liable to be dismissed. The individual rights of the applicant and other teachers would be affected by the same. The Honorable Supreme Court in the matter of Ajay Kumar Shukla 2022 volume 12 SCC page 579. Now paragraph number 46, 50 and 57, at next page, page number 7. First, with regard to the impediment. Even in the representative capacity, they were not impeded. Had it been a case, we were vigilant, because ultimately we have been thrown out, our services have been terminated, we were vigilant, we were aware about the fact, we approached this Honorable Court. But it will not cure the defect ultimately with regard to the impediment. Now what the Supreme Court says, the division bench of the High Court also relied upon the another judgment.
Have you appointed till date?
My lord,
have you
the
appointed?
counseling has been conducted. School has been allotted.
After filing of writ petition.
School has been allotted. My lord, this judgment
After filing.
क्योंकि
it is not treated 9/6 को हुआ 17/6 से काउंसलिंग चालू हुआ. Writ petition was filed on 13th.
Yes.
Now what is it? Division bench of this of the Honorable High Court relied upon the another judgment of such and such, Uttar Pradesh such and such. This case again detailed challenge the appointment, and in the said there was no impediment even the representative capacity. In such circumstances, this court said that the petition was liable to be dismissed for non-joinder of necessary party. In fact, the judgment held the appellant, paragraph number 50 thereof is reproduced below. A High Court ought not to have heard and disposed of the writ petition under Article 2 to 6 of the Constitution without the person who would be vitally affected by the judgment being before as respondent, or at least some of them being before as respondent in the representative capacity if their number is too large to join them as respondent individually, and if the petitioner refused to so join them, the High Court ought to dismiss the petition for non-joinder of necessary party. The third case was relied upon by the division bench for the proposition, namely State of Uttarachal versus such and such others, 2008 volume 6 and 6797, was again a case where none of the affected parties were implicated, not even in the representative capacity. In such circumstances, this court remanded the matter to the High Court, leaving open to these are the principal, my lord. But so far as that decision is concerned, what my lord was asking whether they have been appointed or not. My lord, the question with regard to the selection, merit list and appointment would be a different thing. In a case of selection, my lord, the person who has been selected cannot be claimed that he would be an indefeasible right to claim his appointment till he would be appointed by the state. But when we are talking about the policy decision taken by the state government, the thing would have been different. When we are talking about the decision which was taken for those who have been terminated by the state government by virtue of the order of Supreme Court, the thing would have been different. Because these are the decisions by the cabinet on the basis of which now those persons are likely to be affected who have been terminated by the state government by virtue of their judgment. And therefore the analogy whether the person who was elected in the select who find place in the select list would have a right to claim the appointment, these principles would not have been applied in a case of when the policy decision at mass to consider the absorption of the candidate at mass would have been taken by the state government. Now, paragraph number 7, so far as the policy decisions are concerned, this judgment, very celebrated judgment of the Supreme Court, that is paragraph number 7, 2025 SCC Online Supreme Court 1209. It is well settled that the exercise of the power of judicial review, the court can only examine the decision-making process and not substitute the decision under the consideration of its own decision. Therefore, once the state government cabinet had taken a decision to keep recognition of the respond number 1 village in abeyance upon the consideration of several relevant factors, the High Court had committed serious error by issuing a mandamus and directing the grant of a formal recognition order, more so when the question as to whether the respondent number 1 village falls such and such, it would be a domain of the state. What the word on which I would like to emphasize upon, my lord, this decision taken by the cabinet has a background, my lord. This decision has been taken by the government, my lord, was of after long deliberation by the committee constituted by state government. This decision taken by the government, there were certain objects which were thought to be achieved. The government is not favoring the individual, not one person or 2 persons. Government is considering cases of all those who could not be continued in service as assistant teacher because they are not holding the D.Ed degree. They are accommodating those persons. What harm would be caused to the petitioner, when still the posts are there? Ultimately, that decision taken by the government, on its own wisdom, there are so many parameters which could be force the government to take this decision. When we are talking about the policy decisions taken by the government, I will not read, next paragraph also, paragraph number 10, page number 10, paragraph number 9 again, It is a settled legal proposition that the stranger cannot be permitted to meddle in any proceeding unless he satisfies the authority court that he falls into the category of aggrieved person. Only a person who suffered from the legal injury can challenge the act, action, order, etc. in a court of law. The writ petition under Article 2 to 6 of the Constitution is maintainable either for the purpose of enforcing statutory or legal right, or when there is a complaint by the appellant that there was a breach of statutory duty on the part of the authority. Therefore, there must be a judicially enforceable right available for enforcement on the basis of which the writ jurisdiction is resorted to. But what my friend is trying to demonstrate before the court, that how he would be the person aggrieved, as I could understand, the only ground would have been, number 1, it is against the statute. So I have pointed out, the other point would have been that he is an aspirant. whether a person who is aspirant and who is likely to participate, or a person who is holding the requisite qualification for the particular post can challenge or can claim my lord as a matter of right, statutory right, that he should have been appointed against the post. Like in a case even which I have pointed out, even a person who find place in the select list, can Supreme Court say that you have no right to claim the appointment? Then merely ground that he is aspirant and he is also holding the qualification, he cannot fall within the definition of the person aggrieved to challenge the decision of the cabinet member. So far as the person aggrieved is concerned, my lord, one can understand that he was also a person, my lord, who was terminated by the government on one or the other ground and he is not been accommodated. Article 14 would have been there, my lord, that they should have been treated equally. He would have a grant, he would fall within definition of the person aggrieved. But how he would be fall within the definition of the person aggrieved? Only because he is aspirant. So far as UP government judgment is concerned, my lord, why the Supreme Court has considered the case of those petitioners, my lord? Because all the 100% posts were filled up by this, my lord, Shiksha Mitra. There was no post available for the aspirant. And that has forced the Supreme Court, my lord, to take a decision. And in that case, my lord, may examine. This case, the Supreme Court has considered that those persons who are not holding the D.Ed before the cutoff date, they have been protected by the Supreme Court, madam. But in this case, Shiksha Mitra, the Supreme Court has not applied the equity, madam, in those favor. Why the Supreme Court has not applied the equity? Because those persons were appointed contrary to the statutory rules. Number one, it was contrary to the rules of 2009, IT rules of 2009, as well as the NCT regulation 2010. And therefore the Supreme Court said that even those persons who are aspirants could not get an opportunity because you have filled up all 100% posts. They will not get an opportunity, and you are regularizing those persons where those persons will go who are holding the qualification. But this person who approached this honorable court challenging the decision, he would not fall within the definition of those aggrieved persons who approached the Supreme Court or the Allahabad High Court. This is my statement.
Yes, Mr. Ajay.
The rules are the election clause is there.
That Mr.
Page 31.
Kale has already argued.
Yes. What I'm saying is they have used that power, power of election. Now let it be that rule is not challenged. So let it that petition is not maintained because the rule has to be challenged because the rule gives us power because they are totally relying on the rule that there is provision of qualification and other things. And whole thing can be relaxed by the governor. So that power has been used and that has not been challenged.
Yes.
Secondly, that is that initial P1 they are bringing requests and they are saying that it is an interlocutory order, subsequently final order and appointment will be given, then only that their right will be acquired. But this order itself is wearing a right, initial P1, and if it squares the right of whole 2,821 adjustment will be cancelled. So they will be totally adversely affected. It is not an interlocutory order, it is actually a final order. Only now counseling and posting has to be done. So it is not that after that any other process of selection will be there. So it is actually a selection order. And if they want to quest, then party, all the necessary party has to be implemented.
Yes.
This order of 30th April, 1.5 months has been already gone. They can take an RTI and they can implement that.
But on the date when the writ petition has been filed, no one was there, no one was appointed.
No, this order has been issued. 30th April order itself gives a right.
नहीं 30/4 का तो हो गया था पर who were the candidates?
The candidate
वो तो उनको मालूम है, बीएड के निकले हुए तो मालूम है,
2621 जो आए थे.
वो तो है ही है.
even till the selection.
पैरा नंबर बताइए.
Number 39.
हाँ.
It says not to given selection. The placement in the list also does not give any right to the candidate.
पैरा 39.
The law in this regard already settled by the constitutional bench of this court in so and so.
नहीं ये तो Mr. Paranjpe has already argued. The candidate who has already been their name has already been in the select list, they cannot claim that.
It is a matter of right.
Yes.
That's a matter of right. And they does not have created any right. Till
Yes.
that point also there is no right. Now he is only a aspirant. Even selected candidate does not have any right.
Yes.
And further, we are in the next page, where I next page. it must be remembered that the petition is for amendment. This court has pointed out in so and so that in order that amendments may be to compel an authority to do something, it must be shown that the statute impose a legal duty on the authority and the aggrieved party has a legal right under the state to impose its performance. Since there is no legal duty on the state government to appoint all the 15 persons who are in the list, and the petitioner has no legal right under the rules to enforce his performance, the petition is clearly misstated. So, to come to the report,
Mr. Pranjpe, can a cabinet decision can substitute the rules? No, Mr. Sharma has argued on that point also. Yes, let Mr. Ajay.
We divided the issues, madam, so that there may not be any.
Yes, yes. Yes, Mr. Ajay.
for the filing the writ petition, this should be agreed, and further some legal duty should be there, Lordship. Legal right should be there, which is infringed. So that is not there, and that's why, Lordship, this petition is not maintainable, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Das.
Well, most of the aspects have already been covered, Lord, and senior has already addressed the issues, Lord.
Yes.
Just for the sake of repetition, Lord, I'll request my Lord to kindly come to annexure P1, page 14 again.
P1.
P1, page
Yes.
14, Lord.
Huh.
The background was there, my Lord. The candidates who were removed, these are the candidates concerning whom there was a committee constituted. Now the committee submitted a proposal, a recommendation, and then now,
Because it has been issued छत्तीसगढ़ के राज्यपाल के नाम
Yes.
से तथा आदेशानुसार.
yes. So, my Lord, the provisions of the Article 162 and other provisions, my Lord, because all the business of the government is transacted in the name of the governor. And merely because the governor might not have put the signature, it is not a reason to doubt or discredit the order passed by the government. Now, my Lord, I'll read, Lord. मंत्री परिषद द्वारा निर्णय लिया गया कि सीधी भर्ती 2023. No, my
It's a
Lord,
cabinet decision.
it's a cabinet decision. It's a council of ministers, my Lord.
हाँ,
The council of ministers, my Lord, it's a cabinet who is taking a decision.
हाँ.
मंत्री परिषद द्वारा निर्णय लिया गया कि सीधी भर्ती 2023 में नियुक्त 2621 बीएड अर्हताधारी सहायक शिक्षक. Now, my Lord, I'll again pause here. The target group is identified. These candidates are identified.
2621 B.Ed.
2621 B.Ed candidates, my Lord, who were holding B.Ed degree, appointed as assistant teachers, जिनकी सेवाएं स्कूल शिक्षा विभाग द्वारा समाप्त की गई है.
Well,
This-
definitely the target is set.
The target group is known.
Yes.
So, my Lord, it is not a case where it's unknown who are the candidates. The petitioner, my Lord, the petitioner
It is
took.
not an open advertisement.
It's not an open advertisement. It's the people are targeted, known. Now, my Lord, जिनको अंतर विभागीय समिति की अनुशंसा के बिंदु क्रमांक 1 से 5 हटाए गए बीएड अर्हताकारी 2621 सहायक शिक्षकों. Now, my Lord, this fact हटाए गए, I was not removed on account of any fault attributed to me, that there was any error on my part, misconduct on my part.
Mr. Gale says that you are retrenched.
I was retrenched. And now, my Lord, that concept of industrial law, my Lord, labor law of retrenchment की अब जरूरत नहीं है, वैसा ना लगाया जाए. जरूरत है, लेकिन मेरे को हटाया गया.
Without any relegation.
मतलब तो वो रिट्रेंचमेंट का वो कॉन्सेप्ट ना लग जाए कि मेरे को कॉम्पनसेशन दे के आई कैन बी सेंट बैक होम. सो
नहीं नहीं मतलब
वो पार्ट ऑर्डर का
Yes,
पार्ट
yes.
भी नहीं.
Without any misconduct.
हाँ.
Without any fault of the candidate.
yes yes yes.
हाँ. So Lord, I was not removed on account of any fault attributed to me.
Yes.
The rules were defective. That is what the court has said, that the rules were defective, both in the judgment of the Honorable Division Bench as well as the Supreme Court. My Lord, it has come that it was the error on part of the government in framing the rule. The government went with this mentality, my Lord. What I could understand was that B.Ed would be a higher degree, a higher qualification. The prescribed minimum eligibility is D.Ed.
D.Ed.
So we will have somebody who is B.Ed higher qualified, he would also be eligible. So that was a fault under the rule.
You take over the post for which the persons who have qualified.
Yes.
That the D.Ed was required for the primary teachers,
primary teachers.
but the B.Ed candidates should possess their seats.
Yes. So they, my lord, they had prescribed B.Ed also as an essential qualification and as an eligibility qualification for appointment as assistant teacher. The NCT, my lord, they have framed the rules under the 2010, 2012, 14. There's a number of amendments, my lord. But the basic qualification has been prescribed by NCT. Now, under the rules, my lord, my friend, the petitioner, my lord, he has filed the rules. Interestingly, if my lord may just have a look at the rule, my lord would see, my lord, page number 41. Page number 41. My lord would see serial number 1, assistant teacher. Now, minimum educational qualification, my lord would see. It says, as per annexure 1. Then, my lord, serial number 2, assistant teacher, science / laboratory. It says, passed higher secondary examination with biology, mathematics subject. They are prescribing the qualification here. Whereas, as far as assistant teachers are concerned, they are putting it under the annexure. Now, the annexure is there, my lord. The annexure is at page 48.
Yes.
Page 48. My lord would see, my lord, serial number 1, Roman 1, assistant teacher. Now, this entire annexure, my lord, is picked up from the NCT regulations. That is the reason why, my lord, they had put it in annexure as a separate annexure to the rule. They had not put it as one of the eligibility condition under the schedule itself. So they are annexed it, meaning thereby if there is any change by the NCT time to time, they will change the annexure itself. Now this annexure says assistant teacher. The difficulty was, my lord, just above B, small b, Roman 1, small b, my lord. Graduation with at least 50% marks and B.Ed qualification. यहाँ से इनकी तकलीफ शुरू. So they had put B.Ed qualification as a minimum qualification. I applied to the advertisement. I was selected. I was meritorious. Now, my lord, this also fact is relevant because I was not somebody, my lord, who had walked in. I was meritorious. I had participated in a competition.
There is no allegation that in earlier occasion you have been selected on some other.
Yes. So, my lord, because the petitioner, one of the petitioner, my lord, also participated. But he could not, my lord, he was lower down in the rank. But nonetheless, my lord, the fact remains that these candidates, 2,621 candidates competed, they were qualified, they were appointed, they were meritorious. Now, my lord, ultimately they were removed. Now, my lord, I'll come back to page number 14 again, my lord. हटाए गए B.Ed अर्हताधारी 2621 सहायक शिक्षकों को सहायक शिक्षक विज्ञान प्रयोगशाला के राज्य में रिक्त 4,422 पदों में समायोजित किया जाए. So the cabinet, my lord, the council of ministers took a decision that we are going to adjust these candidates as against the post of assistant teacher science laboratory. Now, my lord, how many posts of assistant teacher science laboratory are there under the cadre? If my lord may just have a look, this is again there. Page number
4,422.
ये 4,422 की आज वैकेंसी है.
नहीं वैकेंट, हाँ
वैकेंट है. My lord, may have a look at page 35. Page 35. There are total cadre strength is, my lord, 8,927. Half of them are filled up by people who are working. Half of them, 4,000, these many posts are vacant. As against those many posts, 2,621.
Half of them.
Almost half, Lord. Half of the candidates. Now the government said that we'll adjust them because it is none of their fault. They were removed because of our error. There are families, because these candidates are already worked for more than 1.5 years. So there are responsibilities and it is all because of our fault. Now, if this is the reason why the government is acting, my lord, is it not a compassion being shown by the government? Because they would also challenge that somebody who is appointed by way of a compassionate appointment is eating away my post. But they may come up tomorrow saying that this entire policy of compassionate appointment being made to a particular post of direct recruitment, class 3, this is a class 3 post. You are eating away my post because I am an aspirant, I would have participated and contested and competed to be appointed against this post. Why a compassionate appointment? A compassionate appointment is also an exception to the general rule under the rules, my lord, for making an appointment. The compassionate appointment is also given by way of a policy, a decision by the government. So the question which my lord had put, my lord,
Yes.
that whether a policy decision would override the statutory rules. The Supreme Court says that it will here, because if it is out of compassion, that is the sovereign power of the state, and the state government takes a decision. It should not be arbitrary. If the state government takes a decision, that decision cannot be said to be arbitrary. My lord, I'll straight away come to one of the judgments. Now, this is 2024 SCC Online. No,
Page?
Tinku was page number SCC Online SC 3292.
329.
3292. Well, relevant para would be para 14.
Para 4.
14.
Yes.
So, my lord, this appointment, my lord, I'm trying to give an example, my lord, that it is not that where the government acts, if the action is arbitrary and contrary to rules, it will have to be struck down. And that is where I'll distinguish that UP case also, my lord. But if the decision by the government has a reasonable basis for doing so under a policy, maybe an exception to the general rule framed under the proviso to Article 309, it cannot be said to be bad. Now, my lord, para number 14.
Yes.
The very basis and rationale wherever such policies are framed for compassionate appointment is with an object to grant relief to a family in distress and facing destitution, and thus an exception is culled out to the general rule in favor of the family of the deceased employee. This is resorted to by taking into consideration the services rendered by such employee and the consequent legitimate legal expectation apart from the sudden change in status and affairs of the family because of the unexpected turn of events, that is loss of the sole breeder. So here also, my lord, it is an unexpected turn of events. I was not at fault. So I am not a tainted candidate where my selection or my appointment was under a cloud.
Yes.
And now the government takes this decision. The government, the cabinet, the council of ministers come together, my lord. They take a decision. If this is a decision taken by the government, how can you challenge that my posts have been reduced? The government has the discretion whether to go ahead for recruitment for n number of posts or n minus 10 number of posts. The government has the discretion. So you never have this idea that these are the number of posts on which the recruitment has to be done, and therefore my right has been eaten away. Where were you when 2018 the Shiksha Karmis were being absorbed? What happened to your aspirations then? You never challenged that. 2018, the entire state there was an absorption. If your bona fides were so clear, where were you in 2018 when the challenge was, when the absorption was being done? That was also under a policy. Those absorptions were also being done under a policy contrary to the rules then existing. But then, since it was a conscious policy decision taken by the government, my lord, where after the 2019 these very rules, my lord, had come into force, that decision, my lord, was acted upon. It was not said to be bad or illegal. All the Shiksha Karmis, my lord, who were having the qualification as prescribed by the NCT were entered into and absorbed into the state government services. So the situation here for these 2,621 candidates is such, my lord. They were selected, they were working, then they got removed. They approached the government that it is all because of your fault, none of my, because many had resigned from different places. Many did not further participate in a lot of places, my lord. Many had expanded their families, my lord. It is all because of an unknown event which had taken place. similar to, my lord, what the compassionate appointment. Now, compassionate appointment can be different ways, my lord. In one of his cases where somebody in the breadwinner dies, or somebody who's medically decategorized, somebody who's suffering and he's medically decategorized, unfit to work on a particular post, compassionate appointment is being given. Now, here is also, my lord, one of the angles, my lord, where the compassion has been shown by the government.
It is also just like a compassion.
It is a compassion. It is a compassion, my lord. That is the reason why they say, the government says, my lord, कि इतने कैंडिडेट्स अहर्ताकारी B.Ed सहायक शिक्षकों को जिनको निकाला गया, उनको they are, my lord, they are appointing as against these posts. Then, my lord, the situation in UP, the judgment which was being relied upon, my lord, there the judgment had come from the Supreme Court because they were violating the NCTE regulations.
That has been argued by
Yes.
Mr.
So, my lord, in our case, it is not that the NCTE regulations are being violated. Even in compassionate appointment, my lord, would find, my lord, where a candidate does not have, the dependent does not have the qualification, the government gives time because of this compassion. आपको 2 साल दिया जाता है, क्वालिफिकेशन हासिल कर लीजिए, नहीं कर पाएंगे तो आपको हटा दिया जाए. Similarly, my lord, here also people, candidates, 300 candidates, my lord, who are not having that requisite qualification under the rule, the government has given them time. They say that we'll give them time to get that qualification. If they fail to do so, they'll be chucked out. Where is arbitrariness? We are being tried to be brought into the mainstream. You are nowhere. Now, if I have to look into the defects in the petition, Lord, to say that whether the petition has been preferred or the content or the manner in which it has been submitted, are you a person aggrieved? Because the relief does not show that you are claiming any relief for yourself. It is more in the nature of a PIL, as has been submitted by the learned senior Lord. It's more in the nature of a PIL.
Yes.
You are not a person aggrieved. Secondly, my lord,
Yes.
non-joinder of necessary parties.
Hmm.
When the target group was known to you, one candidate in the representative capacity, because you were there, you had participated, you were aware who all have been appointed, who all have been removed. It was a long drawn litigation.
Hmm.
So, non-joinder of the necessary parties, you are harping upon the Supreme Court judgment. We had gone to the Supreme Court. So, the candidates, my lord, were known to everybody. But despite that, they chose not to do it. They chose not to implead anybody, not a single candidate, my lord, in representative capacity. So, therefore, my lord, non-joinder of necessary parties. This order, if quashed, my lord, is directly going to affect my right. And therefore, I am a person, my lord, who will be affected by their challenge. If I am a person, my lord, who is going to be affected by his challenge, my lord, the petitioner was under a duty to have impleaded persons, my lord, if not everybody, at least somebody. But the petitioner, my lord, chose not to implead anybody. Then, my lord, the post of assistant teacher, my lord, laboratory, science laboratory, my lord, is a non-teaching post. Unlike the post in UP.
Yes.
It's a non-teaching post.
Hmm.
So the UP judgment, my lord, cannot be taken as a yardstick, my lord, or as a precedent to say that our claim are to be negated, non-suited, because there they were acting contrary to the NCTE regulations. There, my lord, they were filling up the entire cadre, which is not a case here. Thirdly, there, my lord, it was a teaching post. Now these are not the teaching post, my lord. These are non-teaching posts. Then, my lord, in UP, it was not a case of compassion. They were working. People who were removed.
They were working as Guruji.
As Shiksha Mitra.
Shiksha Mitra.
Shiksha Mitra, after they were
Guruji has been
removed,
taken into Shiksha Mitra.
they were taken into the state government service. When the Supreme Court said that no, nothing doing bad, they were all shifted again to Shiksha Mitra. So it was not compassion. Here it is
Because
compassion.
100% employees Shiksha Mitra have been taken into.
Shiksha Mitra, the entire block was brought in, and then the Supreme Court said that you are violating the NCTE norms. How can you do it? Then they were all put back to the same position.
Whether they have been qualified or none.
Nothing, no scrutiny, nothing. Now here, my lord, we were qualified because the state has already checked our qualification. They had verified our qualification. Yes. After verification, we were appointed. So it is a case which is entirely different from the facts, my lord, which were there in UP. My lord, I was referring to, my lord, Article 162, which is the extent of the executive power of the state. Then, my lord, I was referring to Article 163, where it is the Council of Ministers to aid and advise, my lord, the governor. Then, my lord, Article 166, the conduct of the business of the government.
Yes.
Now, 166, my lord, is all executive action of the government of the state shall be expressed to be taken in the name of the governor. 166, my lord, 1. All executive action of the government of the state shall be expressed to be taken in the name of the governor. Orders and other instruments made and executed in the name of the governor shall be authenticated in such manner as may be specified in rules to be made by the governor, and the validity of an order or instrument which is so authenticated shall not be called in question on the ground that it is not an order or instrument made or executed by the governor. The governor shall make rules for the more convenient transactions of the business of the government of the state and for the allocation among ministers of the said business, in so far as it is not business with respect to which the governor is by or under this constitution required to act in this restriction. Now, my lord, once I read 166 and then when I come to, my lord, Rule 23, my lord, this is Rule 21, my lord, I'm sorry, page 32.
32.
Page 32. Relaxation.
Rule 21.
Rule 21.
Yes.
Nothing in these rules shall be construed to limit or abridge the power of the governor to deal with the case of any person to whom these rules may apply in such manner as may appear to it to be just and proper. So, my lord, the power of Rule 21, along with the compassion which the government, because we were thrown out on account of the fault on part of the government. Had those faulty rules not been there, my lord, I would not have been appointed and then thrown, having put in a substantial time on the post on which I was appointed. So all these factors taken together, then the government, my lord, took a decision. So the petitioner does not have any locus standi, my lord, today, because he has not even demonstrated. The only thing that he says is, my lord, in the writ petition, if my lord may have a look, para 8.9, my lord. Para 8.9. Lord would find para
Yes.
8.9, page number 7.
Huh.
Third line, my lord, the respondent state.
Yes.
The respondent state cannot act in an arbitrary manner affecting the chance of the petitioners who are eligible for filling up the vacancy of direct recruitment by way of absorption. तो खुद मानते हैं इट्स अ चांस. कौन सा राइट आपका वायलेट हो गया? It's a mere chance. He himself says it's a chance. तो वो गेम ऑफ चांस में पिटीशन भी फाइल कर दिए. He admits there is no right. He doesn't have a right. And therefore, my lord, once he doesn't have a right, he does not even have a right to claim a mandamus. That's all.
Yes.
But the question which was asked by my lord with regard to that governor, which he has argued, that there is a very judgment of the Supreme Court, 1996, volume 2 SCC, page 305, my lord.
Yes.
Paragraph number 10, my lord. 10, 14, 15, 17 and 18. Where this issue with regard to, my lord, if the order would have been issued by the governor, whether that order, paragraph number 10, my lord, may have look. Coming to the first question, from where look at the order which was served on the respondent, it is implicitly clear that the said order has been issued in the name of the governor and has been duly authenticated by the signature of the under secretary to the government, and therefore the bar to judicial inquiry with regard to the validity of such order engrafted under Article 162 will be addressed. The order which is expressed in the name of the governor and duly authenticated cannot be questioned in any court on the ground that it is not made or executed by the governor. the signature of the secretary or under secretary concerned who is authorized under the authentication rule to sign the documents signifies the consent of the governor as well as the acceptance of the advice referred by the minister concerned. It is not the case of the respondent such and such appearing for the respondent that this court did not urge that order in question is not an order within the meaning of Article 166 subclause 2 of the Constitution, but according to Mr. Jain, under rule the governor being the authority to sanction and governor not having sanctioned the prohibition contained under sub article 2 of 166 of the Constitution. Then my lord, kindly come to paragraph number 14. The rule in question no doubt provides that paragraph number 15, madam, that deals with that issue. 15 and 17 and 18. Because ultimately governor is acting on the ad and advice of the ministers of council. As pointed out by my friend, my lord, that the policy which was issued by the cabinet, it is the ministers of council who act on whose ad and advice the governor is pursuing. That has been answered in this.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Anything more?
बस दोनों लाइन में खत्म. What Mr. Kale has argued, my lord, the senior has argued with respect to absorption, showing the schedule 2 at page number 36. इसका देखेंगे जो column 5, 6, 7 है. They say by direct recruitment.
Page
36.
36.
तो जो बता रहे थे कि पैरा 35 में जो खाली है इसका क्या मतलब है. Absorption को नहीं लिखा लेकिन कर सकते. उसको देखेंगे बाय डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट 61A, 61B, 61C. एब्जॉर्प्शन की बात आ रही है 61D में. अब ये 61D को एक बार देखेंगे मैडम, पेज 23 में. by absorption of person who holds in service and service equal salary in any government service. They are all terminated. एक तो कॉलम में कहीं बनाया भी नहीं है शेड्यूल. दूसरा एब्जॉर्प्शन का है भी. डिस्प्यूट ये भी है कि कुछ बहस ये हो रहा है कि दे हैव बीन एडजस्टेड बाय वे ऑफ कंपनसेट. इट इज नॉट एब्जॉर्प्शन. यही मतलब हुआ.
Yes.
Where the says the decision of the cabinet, my lord, that it is not, it is a compensate. We are dealing with annexure P1. And so far as what Mr. Paranke, my lord, here has argued, these all grounds are available with them before the division bench when the order was passed in their presence of parties and before the Supreme Court. Saying that, my lord, give us some equity or order, but no leniency has been shown. Here they are mixing the facts. The facts in the issue is very narrow in this matter. My lord, अगर इसमें गवर्नमेंट का सैंक्शन नहीं लेते गवर्नर का 166 में, तो that it is not a policy. What has been argued that under 166 I have given a judgment. State